Right, got it. Let's see. I think we got everything in here. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's see how we do navigating between your truck and the neighbor's Audi. Doing good. Yeah, we can definitely go by the bank in between the appointments.
Yeah, it's just there's none around here where my bank is. It's mostly down that way, so I might as well kill two birds.
What bank are you with?
TDCU.
TDCU. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's a credit union.
Yeah, it's a credit union. They've been amazing, though.
Have they been good?
Yeah, they've been really good.
When did you first get with it? Is that one of those credit unions you have to be like on a work for a certain company or something like that?
You actually do. It's a Texas Department of Workers. But I financed a vehicle through them, so I managed to get in there. The police just hide.
Yeah, look out. That's a night that they love that spot right there. They love that spot. But you know what though? I don't mind that, dude, because it's like a neighborhood with kids all around, right? Like if they're gonna hide somewhere and pull people over for, and people do run through here fast. Mostly teenagers. You know, I would say it's mostly like teenage kids, and because it's a straightaway, right? But the problem is that there's a ton of small kids around here walking on the sidewalk, back and forth. You know, school's just right over there. So my guess is the parents asked him to be there.
But ain't that the sheriff's though?
Yeah, so that's be like the county, Montgomery County.
Yeah, so he's out of bounds right there.
No, this is Montgomery County.
No, but that was the police, Houston police.
Oh, was that Houston PD?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. I have to look at that. I didn't realize that was Houston PD. Yeah, that's technically then I mean, granted, you know, I wonder how that actually works, because Houston Police Department is obviously with because it's not just Houston proper, right? Because if it's just Houston proper, it'd only be inside 610. So Houston Police Department obviously covers more area than just the city of Houston, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if I'm making sense. The city of Houston geographically isn't that big, right? It's like inside the 610 loop. Yeah, put that down for just a second. Do you mind when we get up here to the light, you lift it back up?
Oh yeah, I'll lift it back up.
Yeah, it just takes away from the front windshield. You know how it is driving with me. But yeah, so I wonder about that. Like, so here in Porter, we are not even in Harris County. We're in Montgomery County, but it's still considered part of the greater Houston area.
Yeah, you might be right on that.
So I don't know if there's some sort of, that might be a question to look up, is like, what is the jurisdiction of a major city police department? Because we know it's more than just the city itself, like the, you know, legal bounds of the city of Houston, right? Because if that were the case, I mean, really, he shouldn't be 20 miles from here, or you know what I'm saying?
He's probably just taking a break. Probably one of those school. Could be Houston ISD.
Yeah, I don't know, but he wouldn't be in jurisdiction there either, because that's Porter and New Caney ISD, which is another good question. I don't know who, like, is our ISD Porter ISD or New Caney ISD, or is that see, I never had kids go to the Porter or New Caney school district. They're all in the Kingwood school district, or I guess you could call it the Humboldt.
I think it's Porter
school district.
Porter, New Caney.
Yeah, it's one or the other that we're in. So you got 2 doctor's appointments today.
Yeah, they're gonna draw blood on the second one.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, take my vitals. Ready for the surgery on Tuesday.
Yep. So what's the first one for then?
Oh, surgeon. The surgeon.
Just to check, just to say hey and
consent.
Go through all the paperwork. So the guy you're meeting with today is actually your surgeon for next Tuesday. Okay. And so that one's more administrative and just prepping you for, okay. Then the second the second doctor's appointment, they've actually got to draw some blood, do some physical stuff with you.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you everything you need to do between now and Tuesday for the surgery.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I am really, really happy. I know I hate, nobody ever says, oh, I'm happy you're getting a surgery. But with you, man, I really am. Because I know your back and your neck were just giving you fits. So you got that neck surgery part of it done. Now we got to go get the back, which is going to put you down for the count again for a while.
Yeah, this one should be more of a faster recovery time.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So I can get back on the road.
Yes. Well, take your time. You know, it's not every day somebody saws into your back. So, but yeah, I'm with you. I hope for your sake that it's, everything you've told me is that this one should be like less intensive than your neck surgery. Your neck surgery was damn near a emergency.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally froze up. It's almost like you were having like a stroke on the job site. And so that one was like emergency. And they went into your neck, which is a big deal. This one, it's like you've been able to get prepped for, like you've known you're getting it done. And then you tell me that they're not going to have to be as invasive as they thought they might be with your back.
Yeah. They're just going to pull a cyst.
Yeah. So it's not even like it's still a surgery anytime they take a knife to you, but it's not like major. They're not like doing anything with any of your disc or anything like that.
I don't know.
I guess you'll find out today.
Yeah, I'll find out today. They call it a spinal diffusion or fusion.
Well, you need to get that cyst taken out. Roads look a lot better than they did a couple of days ago, that's for sure. Let's see how traffic is today. My guess is that traffic should be a little bit more back to normal today, right? Nobody was going anywhere on Tuesday. And then I think most people stayed home yesterday as well. But my bet is that most people are back to work today. We will see here in a second. This is before 8:30 in the morning, so you're still going to have that morning rush traffic. Nice move all the way over to the left. flowing along good so far. But it does look like we're going to have some slowdowns. You can see there on the map, see that orange and red. Talked to Ariel at all yesterday?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's at home. Told her she has Saturday school. Don't miss.
She's got Saturday school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she walk to school or she ride the bus?
She rides with Sarah.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Forgot about that.
No, ain't no way she's catching the bus.
They don't have a school bus that comes through there?
No, not for Lakewood.
Classic Elite Silverado. I don't think I've ever heard of that branding. Obviously Silverado, but not Classic Elite. How's your training classes been going?
Oh, I'm done.
You're done now. Awesome. Well, that's good that you got all those completed before your surgery. So now once you're recovered enough to get back out there, you'll be all set.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. Cold, but beautiful. But I think we're done with the really, really bone-chilling weather after last night. Looks like Two's old car right there. Scion. I couldn't. That had to be the ugliest car. But she loved that thing.
Somebody had asked to buy it one time.
Yeah, I know. I think she still got it somewhere.
She does?
Yeah, I don't think she sold it. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, granted, she hasn't driven it in a couple of years, and it was going to need, like, I think it was going to need a new transmission or a new engine or both. But she had found somebody that could do it for a couple of grand, so she was going to keep it. And I was like, just get rid of that damn thing. I mean, look at that. Now, granted, I'm sure it drives, but God, it just looks like a matchbox. Like a matchbox that got into an accident with an accordion. You know what I mean? But she loved that thing. I'm sure it got pretty good gas mileage. And it zipped around. Slow down here. Yeah, so while you're in your first doctor's appointment, I'll go and look for the nearest TDECU around there. You pretty sure there's one somewhere around?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one pretty close by. Sounds good. Then we'll head over there, let you handle your business. And your second appointment, you said, is at noon?
Yeah,
Noon, yeah, and then we'll... Same area?
Yeah, right across the street.
Right across the street, okay. little bit of slow down all through here. That's okay. Good thing we left a little bit earlier. You want me to open your C4 for you?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. I don't want to drink too much. I have to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
No problem.
Kind of look like a twisted tea from a distance.
Yeah, it does. Does the job, though. Woodlands Express bus. Not sure what they're doing on 59. Yeah, it's a little heavier traffic than I even thought we were going to have. I'm really happy we left a little early now. We're still going to show up a little late. Man, we'll see. Maybe this will thin out here in the next 15-20 minutes, and we'll make up some time. Jam-packed today.
always do this.
Just to keep the blood flowing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He's gonna want to test the strength of my hands.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I mean, that's your neck and back. All that comes, you know. That's like the linchpin of everything, right? All right. We get a little. Never mind. I was like, oh, did it ease up? Of course, it's like an accordion. I should have known better. Like there's a haze over downtown, doesn't it? I don't know if that's clouds are low or might just be low clouds.
No, they call it icy fog.
Oh, there you go. That
that's
was the other thing I was thinking of, was just because of the really cold weather, cold air.
Winter had a lot of snow everywhere.
Yeah,
New Orleans.
Dude, I think New Orleans got hit harder than we did. I mean,
yeah.
Something interesting that I saw yesterday, son, is remember how I was telling you, like, yeah, we'll probably get like, maybe if it does snow, yeah, we get it every 5 to 7 years, and it may be an inch or two. Well, come to find out, I read online yesterday, this was and it has been, it was 6 years, so it was back in 2019 we got our last snow. But this was the largest snowfall in the Houston area in 60 years. 6-0. So we got 4 to 6 inches. And that's when I walked out that morning, I was like, that's a lot more than 1 to 2 inches. You can't make those big giant snowmen at 1 to 2 inches. So I was like, that might be like 4 to 6. And sure enough, that's what they said. It's the largest snowfall that we've had in the, oh, it's getting off of 59. Yeah, it's gonna do its thing. I'm gonna definitely let it do it because it'll shave. Even if it shaves 59 seconds off, it's gonna shave the time off for us. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. But and it makes sense because the worst part of 59 is right when you get up to the downtown exit all the way into the medical side. It's just god awful. But anyway, Yeah, so we had the largest snowfall in 60 years. They still got snow on top of their roofs here. Of course, I think we do in our neighborhood as well.
Yeah, you know what that means? It's gonna be hot as hell this summer.
Yeah, boy. Well, it's gonna be hot as hell in Houston anyway, but even hotter now. We're gonna pay for it. But it's, you know what? I'm happy for the kids. Every time, you know, it's almost like you get 1 or 2 snows as a kid every generation, right? It's funny. I was driving by some kids playing in the snow in our neighborhood, and I thought to myself, well, enjoy it. You're going to be 30 the next time it snows. Yeah, because I don't know the exact statistics, but I know it's got to be like 5 to 7 years. That's it. And this one is kind of right in the middle there. It's like it's been 6 years. It's funny, we had that huge freeze. I don't know, were you here? And you may have been.
I was in
Corpus in 2021.
Yeah.
When that really bad freeze. So it didn't get as cold as it did. Like, we got down to 17 degrees 2 nights ago. And even that still wasn't as cold as we got down to in 2021. The worst night we had in 2021, it got down to 11 degrees. I mean, that's some bone-chilling stuff right there. Now, I know people up north and in the Midwest, they get that all the time. But their cities are prepared for that, you know? We're not. That's the big issue, too, is none of our infrastructure is set up for significantly below freezing weather along with precipitation, right? Just shuts everything down. We are in the 5th Ward. That's an old church right there. It's seen better days, that's for sure. Looks like they've gotten rid of a lot of the homes that used to be along the feeder here. Looks like they're going to need to get rid of that one too. Well, looks like there was a fire.
Yeah, it had to be a fire.
Yeah. Tell people that are using their navigation to avoid traffic, but they're not used to driving this area. They all had to get over real quick. The telltale sign of people that don't drive this area much. This is obviously used to be my main way into, and there's still, look at this. On this bridge, there's still some snow and ice up here. But that makes sense, because you've got the air coming underneath it, right? cold air. All right, gonna take a right here on Lyons. So yeah, they're using their Waze or whatever, Google navigation, but they're driving manually, so they didn't realize they needed to get over. It's funny, like 3 cars in a row right there. And we got some oncoming vehicles, so I want to be a little careful right there. Okay, there we go. I need to get over bike lane. Yeah, skyline looks better now. I think you're right. I think it was just that icy fog until you get right up on it. Get on Jensen. Man, this whole area's definitely seen some better days. This is a not tricky, but this is a more difficult stop here because you got to stop, but then the cross traffic doesn't. And it's kind of hard sometimes to gauge whether they're turning onto I-10 or they're just continuing straight along this road here. Let's see how it does. That was nice of them.
probably had this thing shut down on Tuesday,
Yeah.
didn't
Oh
they?
yeah. Heck, they had most of, when I was out there Tuesday morning, they had most of the highways shut down. Because you think about it, our highways are pretty, like half of them are elevated, right? Like look at that right there. You can imagine how icy that was that morning with all that snow and slush, and because you got the more elevated, everything that's elevated, you got that cold air coming underneath it, and it just freezes it like an icicle. So yeah, I guarantee you, like most of this was probably shut down. Maybe even till today, or I should say, probably like yesterday afternoon. They probably started opening some of this back up. We just don't have the, the infrastructure to go. Like in a northern city, they'd have those salt trucks out in a heartbeat, right? Or they would have prepped for it. And people would have snow tires, know how to actually drive in ice and snow. Not us here. This is like the second or third reroute it's done for us. Yeah, it's just, we probably should have expected this the first day that everybody's kind of really back after the storm. It would be like this, and plus we'll get everybody trying to go back to work. And then the roads are still probably 75% back. No biggie. I'm assuming your doctor knows that today is probably a rough traffic day.
Yeah, they told me that's why they're probably backed up too. And
yeah.
Hopefully they don't postpone my surgery till
yeah.
schedule.
Well, that's the other thing to find out today. Hopefully, keep your date for next Tuesday. Work crews are back at it. Still some snow and ice to the side over there. see getting towed. They got an accident. Center lane closed at San Felipe for stalled vehicle. Yeah, that's another thing that happens in this weather, right?
You on the 59 right now?
No, we're on 610. We're heading back over to 59. We'll be at 59 in about 2 miles. So basically that's what it did. It cut out that entire section of 59 from downtown to, let's see, where we'll be. We'll damn near be the Beltway. Yeah, that whole area, you know what I'm talking about, where it goes through Greenway Plaza and downtown. It's just, it can get god awful through there. And I guess this morning it was even worse. Yeah, once we're on 59, we're not going to be far from your doctor's office. Another 4 or 5 miles. And that area, 59, usually isn't too bad. I don't see a stalled vehicle, though. Maybe they moved it already. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was a rock or a...
Yeah, it was a rock from that stupid truck in front of us.
I don't see any... When we get there, I'll get you in there. I'll just take a look. I don't see any...
It came from that trailer.
Right there.
Yeah, they don't sweep it. That's, you know, when I was at work, you know, when we used to have trailers, I used to make sure they swept it all out. Yeah, they swept it all out. For that reason, like that.
Yeah.
But it probably you never know. It probably got caught in the...
Yeah. And it's hard to get rid of all of them. That one seemed pretty big, though.
Yeah,
that was not like a pebble.
that was rock. I seen it. Good thing it wasn't metal.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like a little drill bit or something. It would have busted your whole window.
Of course, yeah. Well, that would have been a freak thing. Now, the rocks and pebbles aren't. You just got those, unfortunately. What the heck was that? That was ice, I think.
Even a little nut. Nut like the size of a pea.
Yep.
Bust your whole window.
Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, well. Yeah, that's the stuff you got to watch out for, is when like actual equipment starts coming off of their trucks. Like, people have had pieces of steel come through their front windshield. And it's like, well, that just wasn't your day. Right? Statistically, it's like, damn. Fung's Kitchen. That's supposed to be really good dim sum. All right.
I'm not really into dim sum.
You don't like dim sum?
No.
That little, something like finger food?
Yeah, I'm not into all that. It's more like dumplings. It's kind of like dumplings.
Well, it's a lot of different things, but it's all like one or two of each thing. Kind of like what's that place where you can go get all the meat you want?
Like a buffet?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Where they bring big...
Oh, like, Brazilian barbecue?
Yeah.
Brazilian...
Yeah, it's like that, but the Chinese version. The Cantonese version. Because you can just keep going with that dim sum. It's like, if you're hungry, it's good, but yeah, I'd rather just go get a meal, right? All right, let's see how it does here at this U-turn. It looks like they finally got all of the U-turn, this area paved and painted. Because remember, we came here through before and it was like still in process. Oh, look at that. I don't remember whatever the heck that is. That looks pretty new over there.
What?
A new convenience store.
Oh, gas station?
Yeah. Didn't realize they had. Okay, let's see how it does through here. Now that's where we've gone before, but I think the place we're going to this time is a little further up, or over there.
See where it says heart and vascular? That's where my other appointment.
Other appointment is? Okay, yeah. So I'll get that.
7787.
Well, it's all. This is okay. Yeah, I think all of that area. But I'll get that heart and vascular place. Yeah. All right, we're going in here.
Look, there's some snow still too. You could come build a snowman while you're waiting. It's a good, decent.
Yeah, just bring kids out there. Kids could have a fun time in that one. All right, I think it's that one right there, right? Let's see. Yep, that's the one it's taking us to. I'm gonna roll my window down just to be ready.
And, there's snow in the Tesla. Oh, JC, can't leave me alone for 1 second.
Please push green flashing button.
And it stopped on its own. Good job. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
How was your doctor's appointment? Oh, go ahead. Take care of your thing first. Make sure this.
Oh, I'll tell you right now. Let me check something. Very sorry, unfortunately, I won't be able to pick up. Hello? Hey, so you ain't able to take her no more? Oh, okay. How's your daughter getting to school and everything?
I have to ask my nephew, and my nephew's cranky. He's not able to pick anybody else up.
All right, let me let the grandma know.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Let me guess, Ariel's ride to school fell through.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Let Sarah get a new work schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know about that?
Well, I just heard you.
Oh, yeah.
I can...
Let me call us, bro. It's one thing is another.
Yep, it always is.
Esperanza. Hey, could you give Ariel a ride to school? My cousin, they changed her work schedule. So, would you be able to start giving Ariel a ride to school and picking her up? Okay, let me know. I'll give you gas money. Okay, but I don't want her taking the bus. Change her work schedule, and she don't want, her nephew, you know what I mean? She said he's kind of crazy, I don't know, but, yeah, just, please. All right, can I talk to her? Yeah, okay to tell you? Her mom's not able to take you no more? Her mom changed her work schedule, so she's not able to take you. Yeah. Well, they're not gonna take you no more. Grandma said she'll take you. She's gonna be able to take you, right? Okay. Alright. Done. Just came out the doctors. I got I got that surgery coming up. Yeah. Yeah. To go see the surgeon and to the hospital. They drew blood and gave me some soap. I gotta use that soap before the surgery. Yeah, make sure you go to school tomorrow on Saturday school. And if your grandma needs gas money, let me know. But I need you to just go to school every day. All right. Okay. Your grandma's truck's working, right? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, baby. Call me later. I love you. Bye.
Got enough to worry about now, just getting her to school.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. I mean, it happens. Yeah, people's work schedules change.
Yeah, they gave me the soap, some breathing exercise. They gave me some breathing tube looking thing. They want me to take a shower the night before and the morning before the surgery with a special soap.
With a special soap?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I can't use deodorant. And I got to be there at 6. I'll be the first patient.
So be there at 6 but by 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning.
Yeah, it could be a little bit earlier. You know.
Yeah. We'll leave. I'll look at the. I would suspect at 5 a.m. traffic could be okay. Like it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Not like this morning we were in the worst time to try to you know what I'm saying. We left it around 8:15, and that morning rush was still going. Plus, today was really kind of everybody's first day back after the winter storm, so I suspect by next Tuesday we should be good. So if you want to leave earlier, we can leave whatever time. I mean, it's your day, it's your surgery, so you tell me what time you want to leave the house. If you want to leave at 4:30, we leave at 4:30. I mean, I think if we left at 4:30, we'd probably be there at 5:15.
Yeah. No, we'll leave at like 4:40, 4:50.
4:50. Okay. Yeah, that should be good.
You know, you never know with these traffic.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. For now, let's put a pin in 4:45.
Yeah, 4:45.
Yeah. I still think we're probably going to get there at 5:30. But if you get there at 5:30, maybe you can. I mean, well, it's not going to speed up your surgery, right? Obviously, that's going to be at the set time, but give you time to, you know, get in there and get settled a little more. But I'm with you. I'm just trying to think of when the morning rush would start through here, and it's probably, you know, after 5:30. So probably a good idea to try to at least be in this area by 5:30. Lakewood Church. That used to be the Summit, where the Rockets used to play, where they won their 2 championships. I think I told you that before. That's old Joel Osteen's church. That's interesting that they gave you a special soap. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Then again, I don't go into surgery every day either, so. Anything else they said that you so no deodorant the day of, or for like now until?
No, the day of.
The day of, okay.
I can't smoke or have cigarettes 24 hours prior. I can't take no leave, no anti-inflammatory.
Oh, I thought you said take no leave. I was like, leave from what? A leave. I got you. So you can't take, like, basically can't take medicine. What about like melatonin and stuff like that?
I can take melatonin.
What do they say about alcohol? No, I'm assuming no alcohol either. 24 hours, yeah. So basically, shut it all down after Sunday night. Yeah, that makes sense. What about what can you and can you not eat? You don't have to fast before it, right?
No.
Because didn't you have to fast before your neck surgery? For like no food for like 12 hours or something?
Yeah.
But they didn't say anything to you?
No, I can't eat after midnight.
Yeah, that makes
sense. The surgeon said I could, but...
Yeah. Well, you don't eat first thing in the morning anyway.
Yeah.
At least not that I see you. Basically just make sure everything's digest. Yeah, well, it takes like 8 to 12 hours to digest everything. So yeah, just don't eat anything after Sunday night.
Oh, they want me to I gotta clean my sheets prior.
Clean your sheets?
Yeah. Dirty sheets. I gotta have clean sheets 24 hours before.
Interesting. Yeah. So basically, you need to like wash your sheets on the weekend.
Yeah.
Well, what about? I mean, that's interesting. So, like, do you need to stay away from the dogs for 24 hours before?
Probably, yeah.
So
I'll
you may just have to, just coop up in your room.
Clean pair of clothes.
So basically just completely and totally clean.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, when I think about it, just want everything to be as hygienic as possible. Because the last thing you want is to get some sort of infection while getting a surgery done, right? Yeah. Nice little maneuver around that semi there. Well, good. I'm glad that they didn't push you back. So it's still Tuesday morning, first thing. And first thing Tuesday morning. Like, let's make sure. I love it. That's the last step to getting you back to 100%.
She said they usually don't put a catheter in you.
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but if you can do without having a tube stuck in your pee-pee, that would obviously be good. Front one stopped recording, so I'm gonna have to redo that. I don't know if it get overheated. Yeah, it's pretty hot. That's all right. It happens. Let it. Let's see if it comes back on. It's the only thing with these GoPros. I like the GoPros the best. They take the best quality video, but they can overheat. You notice I've got the battery completely out and the battery bay taken off, and I just have the USB plugged into it. But even with that, especially this time of day, like when the sun's hitting right on it, and I've got a little heat on in the car, it'll overheat, but it should be good now. We're saying about, so yeah, you got blood taken today too, huh?
Yeah.
They take a lot or just a normal?
Just the normal 4 vials.
Yeah. Four vials is a lot. Big vials or just the little, okay.
Yeah.
Not that too bad. Traffic is still bad. Look at that on the other side of 59. We avoided that this morning, but it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and still backed up over there. When is Ariel due back in school? On Monday? Other than her Saturday school?
Friday.
Tomorrow. Icy conditions may exist. Is that a Jeep? It's a nice looking car.
So much easier going back than.
Oh my God, it's not even night and day different. But I knew that, you know, that's always going to be the number one, any time of the day, going through downtown and Greenway Plaza. That area is always going to be rougher than coming back. I don't know why. Maybe it's, I don't know. That stretch on 59 from right before you get to downtown all the way through Greenway Plaza is just 5 miles of some of the worst traffic in Houston. But then on the way back, it's not that bad. And then the time of day we're going to. We were in morning rush hour. We had morning rush hour and probably first day back to work for a lot of folks today, right? Because of the winter storm. So yeah, we're just zipping through on the way back. We'll be home 15-20 more minutes. Chevy Equinox. Get around them. Tell you what, FSD don't play. Just say I'm gonna get around your little butt. Dodge Ram. Was that you had a Dodge Ram 1500, right?
Yeah.
Toyota Tundra. You've had everything but a Tundra.
I had a Tundra rental.
Oh, did you? How'd you like that?
It had 32,000 miles and it had check engine light on.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So between your Dodge Ram truck that you had and your GMC Sierra, which one do you like the best?
I like the Dodge.
The Dodge was better? Yeah, you had that Dodge for a while. You ought to seriously just think, well, no, you put a lot of miles on yours. I was going to say, you ought to think about leasing. Because you get an itchy finger every 2 years or so. But you put too many miles on your vehicles to do that. You thinking about going to a Dodge Ram for the next one? Or Ford F-150? Hey, how about the Cybertruck? You're like, I'm gonna let you do that, JC, and I'll ride around with you. You know, I take that back. I said you've driven everything but the Tundra. You haven't had an F-150 before, have you?
No. Oh no, I got rented an F-150.
Oh, okay. That's usually like work trucks. That's like the #1 work truck.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people using Ford F-150s for their work trucks. #1 selling vehicle in Texas. I always tell people, not #1 selling truck, #1 selling vehicle is the Ford F-150.
How much did I say I weighed last time? 240?
I think you said 245. Yeah.
Oh, I lost like 8 pounds.
Nice, man. So you 237. Yeah, you were. I think you were 245 because you had told me you had gained like 25 pounds or something, which is normal. So you normally weigh in when you're working
about 220.
220. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you and I had a conversation about that, you know, the appetite doesn't go anywhere, but when you're not able to work, like and with your job, with your work, it doesn't matter what you eat, man. You're going to work that off during the day. So I don't worry about you at all. As soon as you get back to the point where you're able to get back out on the job site, that weight will fall off you like melted butter. But it already is. If you lost 8 pounds, have you been like eating less? I mean, well, obviously you have, but have you tried? Is that something you've tried to do, or just happened? Your appetite's gone down.
Like once or probably twice a day.
Yeah. And not like getting up in the middle of the night and eating.
Yeah.
That's what'll kill it. Like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you eat something, because that food does nothing, right? Like you're just going right back to bed. But if you eat a couple of meals during the day, you'll utilize those calories. So like in normal life, when you're on the job site, do you eat breakfast in the morning or do you wait? Is your first meal lunch?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'll eat like around 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So you still, 10 o'clock for you is like 5 or 6 hours into the day.
Yeah.
So that's really kind of like most people's lunch. So you'll eat something about 10 o'clock and then eat lunch as well?
Yeah, it all depends. We have to eat as we go.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have like set, like, hey, we're breaking for lunch. You just like, no, you eat while you're working.
Unless I'm at the yard. At the yard, they want me to...
They break for lunch.
Hour break for lunch.
What's that?
An hour break for lunch.
Hour break, wow. So working at the yard's totally different than being on a job site.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you do when you're working at the yard? Just like move things around the
Clean up equipment.
Clean equipment, yeah. This is like maintenance.
Yeah, just use the chipping gun, spray paint.
Yeah. Get stuff ready for the next job.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Overall, a little bit easier work.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That car swung way out there. How's the temperature in here? Is it too cold, or is it turn it up a little bit?
No, it's good.
You good? Okay.
Yeah.
Got the next phase going on over there. So I wonder when this is all said and done, there's going to be 3 lanes of traffic on each side.
Probably,
and just
yeah.
totally get rid of that median. So, surgery on Tuesday, which will be, what's today, the 23rd? And it's Thursday. Is today the 23rd? I think so.
Yeah, it's 23rd.
So that means that your surgery is the 28th. And then what date? You said February 6th you go back after your surgery. Well, you got your surgery on the 28th. You'll stay overnight. And then highly likely come home on the 29th. Wednesday, and then on the 6th, you said a week later, you got to go get your staples taken out.
Yeah.
And at that point, it'll be like, all right, how you feeling?
if I should have a beer or not.
Well, you still got a long. Oh, you're just talking about debating in general with yourself, not about the surgery.
Yeah.
Do what you.
It just don't make me feel like, you know, I start feeling like
Crap.
Yeah, like I gotta get a big headache, start getting stomach pains.
That would answer the question for me right there.
But I'm kind of stressed out right now about my daughter, Jay.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Noticed the vibe change when I was like, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, hey, believe me, I'm a dad. I know what you're talking about, man. Your kids will just, that's everything.
Like, what do I do? You know what I mean? When it comes to her going to school, you know what I mean, and the grounds want to take her, I might even buy them a bucket. Not a bucket, but, you know, something that...
Well, I thought they have a vehicle.
The truck is, it's like... It's they do, but
it's not reliable.
It's not reliable.
How do they get down to Mexico? Do they fly to Mexico and stuff?
No, their truck. But one of these days, you know what I mean, that truck is not reliable.
Well, if it can get to Mexico, how far away is their school?
It's a 2004, 2000. No, I won't even say it's 2000. Probably like a.
Not late 90s.
I don't know.
It's old.
It's a Silverado, yeah.
Silverado, old Silverado. It's got like one of the first Silverados, because they didn't come out with Silverados till the late 90s.
Yeah, probably late 90s Silverado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they switched over from the Cheyenne to the Silverado.
I'm just worried, man. I'm just really worried.
No, I get you, bud. I think it's just going to try to parallel park us here. I'll bet. Well, yeah. All right.